Let's go. Now, one more. Now the question comes of 260 plus marks point. Suppose we get a malnourished patient. We got one patient who is highly malnourished. What will happen to his? Will it create any difference in iron gap? Yes. Low albumin will lead to reduce anion gap. Low albumin. Remember, albumin is a negative part. So once the albumin goes down, anion gap will go down. So normal albumin level, what they take is 4.50 gram per cell. It's normal albumin. If albumin level goes down by 1 gram per cell, anion gap goes down below by 2 points. Alright, write down. If albumin is reduced by 1 gram per cent, if albumin is reduced by 1 gram per cent, the anion gap is reduced by 2. Is reduced by 2. Got it? So, we were talking about causes of less than normal anion gap. What we knew about was multiple myeloma and hyperkalemia. So now you can add, write down here only, you can write here only, anion gap is less than normal in hypoalbuminemia. Anion gap is less than normal in hypoalbuminemia. This is the box number 3. This is the box number 3. Right? The first box was regarding acid base, second was anion gap. This is the box number 3. Understood? So suppose somewhere the question is talk about protein also. Not protein, albumin to be more precise. And normal we take it as 4.50, and if 1 gram goes down, anion gap will go by 2. Right? This is what you have to take into consideration. So, if he says albumin is 2 gram per cent, anion gap is 12, what is your interpretation? What is your interpretation? If I go, suppose his albumin was 4.5, anion gap will be how much? 2.5 multiplied by 2, 5. Am I right? His actual anion gap should have been 17. How? I repeat again. His albumin is 2 gram, but let's make 2.5 gram. Let me make it for easy calculation. His anion gap is 12. If it becomes 3.5, it will become 14. If it becomes 4.5, it becomes 16. So remember, he has normal anion gap as per this, but his albumin is reduced. So we always go by calculation. Got it? So remember, you have to you calculate by normal albumin to 4.5. So as per this, his anion gap should be 12 to and should be 16. Anion gap is more than normal. Got it? So what was that? MLE point number 270 marks for the golden line thing. For the golden line, 270 marks. 1 gram of albumin come down, anion gap come down by 2 points. This has to be calculated. This was box number 3. Right? Box 3. Now we talk about causes of metabolic alkalosis. Right now, causes of metabolic alkalosis. anything which lead to vomiting. Anything which lead to vomiting. ठीक है? GIT anything lead to vomiting. I hope now you know basic loss of HCl is metabolic reverse. Second thing, if HI is lost from the kidney, like diuretics, like write down. So GIT is vomiting, kidney diuretics, kidney diuretics. ब्रैकेट में लिखेंगे इसके आगे डायरेक्ट के आगे राइट डाउन ब्रैकेट रेनिन इज हाई इंक्रीज रेनिन लेवल नेक्स्ट नीचे और नेक्स्ट पॉइंट थर्ड हाइपर एल्डोस्टेरोनिज्म ब्रैकेट में रेनिन इज रिड्यूस रेनिन इज it's a huge list there, you can see in the books. Okay. Purpose is anything which lead to vomiting will lead to HCl, metabolic. Anything which causes loss of HI, metabolic. And hyperaldosteronism. Why? Let's learn the basics. This is your why, what happens in hyperaldosteronism. This is the nephron. Next page. This is the nephron. Aldosterone comes. What it does? Normally it absorbs 2 sodium. Yes. Normal. 2 positive particles have been absorbed. As per law of electrostat, body has to throw out 2 positive particles. There is no discount, no concession. So normally body excrete 1 HI and 1 potassium. Now 2 have come in, 2 have gone. Now, when there is hyperaldosteronism, more and more aldosterone, more sodium come in. More sodium come in. 2 were coming, now 5 have come in. The body has to throw out 5 positive, body will throw out HI and potassium more. HI goes out due to metabolic acidosis, and potassium goes out due to hypokalemia. Okay? This is the mechanism of metabolic acidosis, metabolic alkalosis in hyperaldosteronism. Got it? So write down in so what we learned. Stop, don't write. So now we got 2 things. One was diarrhea, metabolic acidosis or alkalosis, and other is hyperaldosteronism. Now comes the 270 marks question for MA. Don't write. In this case, in diarrhea cases, you give salt, patient responses. Here you give salt, you give saline, it will not respond because it will keep on absorbing. So this is, write down, hyperaldosteronism is saline resistant. Saline resistant. Diarrhea is saline sensitive. Diarrhea is saline sensitive. Okay? Saline sensitive and saline resistant. Right? So remember, we are getting extra point regarding saline resistant and saline sensitive. Right? We'll talk more about this point a little later on. Again, one more this point will come again. So right now we learned the extra point, saline sensitive and saline resistant. Saline resistant is seen in hyperaldosteronism. And saline sensitive is seen in diarrhea. Now, how to find out? You do urine chloride testing right now. Do urine chloride testing. Okay? This I'll talk very shortly. what is the significance of urine chloride in sensitive cases? Right. So this was regarding metabolic alkalosis. Next, you write down causes of metabolic respiratory acidosis. Equal to hypoventilation. Equal to hypoventilation. This is box number 4. This is box number 4. Hypoventilation. We can't stop. Let's learn something. Anything which lead to reduced breathing will lead to hypoventilation, will lead to CO2 retention. Yes. So hypoventilation like COPD, any anesthesia drug overdose, diaphragm paralysis, muscle disease like polio, anything which lead to hypoventilation is respiratory acidosis. Next, anything which lead to hyperventilation is respiratory alkalosis. Respiratory alkalosis is hyperventilation. Hyperventilation. Okay. Hyperventilation will lead to respiratory alkalosis. Right? Now look at me now. Look at me. Suppose somebody comes right now. What does it lead to? Respiratory alkalosis. And suppose somebody closes, gagging, he's not able to breathe, CO2 retained, respiratory acidosis. So respiratory acidosis is hypoventilation, and respiratory alkalosis is hyperventilation. So simple, right? So if I had to squeeze out metabolic acidosis, we discussed. Then in regarding metabolic alkalosis, anything which lead to vomiting, anything which lead to diarrhea, or anything like hyperalkalosis. Hypoventilation is respiratory alkalosis, and hyper is respiratory alkalosis. Clear to you? This is about the basic about acid-base disturbance. But अभी 270 वाले क्वेश्चन अभी आने बाकी हैं, अभी आते हैं. So now before that, let's talk about one more topic: renal tubular acidosis. Then we will discuss many more beautiful questions. Renal tubular acidosis. Next. I hope you are not tired now. Enjoying it? Yeah. So now we talk about renal tubular acidosis. Basic concept. BC is basic concept. So basic concept, here the nephron. And normally aldosterone comes. We know it very well. Aldosterone comes. And normally it absorbs 2 sodium. Actively absorbed, we know very well. Water follows passively, yes we know. Sodium is absorbed actively, water follows passively, yes. And what goes out? 1 H ion goes out and 1 potassium goes out. Normal. 2 positive particles have been absorbed and 2 positive particles have been thrown out. This is normal. This is normal. Now we have a type 4 artery. Type 4 artery. What happened? Look at screen first. Then you write. Aldosterone level is reduced. If aldosterone level is reduced, what happens? Sodium will not be absorbed completely. Less sodium will be absorbed. If less sodium will be absorbed, less H ion will go out. H ion will remain in the body, that leads to metabolic gain of acidic acidosis. Potassium remain in the body, that leads to hyperkalemia. So friends, type 4 में you just have to remember hyperkalemia. The key word to remember is hyperkalemia. Got it? So in any case, question you are getting, question shift to the RTA. If you are getting hyperkalemia, you can close the eye and you can bet on type 4 RTA. Clear to all of you? The key word is hyperkalemia. Now we talk about type 2 RTA, also known as proximal RTA. Now what happened? So again, stop writing, look at it. Now what happened in type 2 RTA? Site of disease is PCT. That's why we call it proximal RTA. So normal physiology, basic concept. Normally, sodium, chloride, water, bicarbonate, potassium, glucose, amino acid. These are reabsorbed at all PCT. These are about, you can say, around 60 to 80%. This is about 95 to 100%. Right now, this is right now. So in normal physiology, in PCT, sodium, chloride, water, bicarbonate, they are about 60 to 80%. Potassium, glucose, amino acid are absorbed around 95 to 100%, almost complete absorption. Got it. This is normal. Now, in type 2 RTA, this PCT is not functioning properly. It's not functioning, so these will not be reabsorbed, obviously. They will not be reabsorbed. So what will go out? Bicarbonate will go out. Yes. What is bicarbonate? Is alkali. Loss of alkali lead to metabolic acidosis. Potassium will go out, that lead to hypokalemia. So there will be hypokalemia. That's why hypokalemia. Right? Hypokalemia. But what else will go out? Glucose will go out. There will be glycosuria. Glycosuria. N-circle glycosuria. Glycosuria. Okay. Glycosuria. So in any RTA, if you are getting glycosuria, single word, it is nothing but type 2 RTA. Simple, very catchy. Glycosuria is an RTA type. Now talk about type 1 RTA, so-called distal RTA. Why distal RTA? Site of disease is again DCT. Look at site of disease is DCT. Remember, in type 4, the site of disease was DCT. In type 4, aldosterone level was reduced. Here, aldosterone level is normal. Aldosterone level is ready. So it is normal. So 2 sodium will be absorbed. Yes. 2 absorbed. 2 sodium will be absorbed. 2 sodium have come in. What should go out? 1 H ion and 1 potassium. 1 H ion and 1 potassium. Here H ion says, sorry boss, I am not going out. He says, I am sleeping in the body. He is not going out. Potassium, that means the defect is in H ion secretion. H ion remains in the body, that lead to metabolic acidosis. Now you know why metabolic acidosis. But problem is, body has absorbed 2 positive, and body has to throw out 2 positive. There is no discount, no concession. What body will do? Double potassium. That lead to what? Hypokalemia. Hypokalemia. And the urine, in the urine, H ion is going less. HI is not going in the urine. I hope all of you remember, know that normal urine is acidic. The pH is less than 5.5. यहाँ पे urine pH will remain more than 5.5. This is the key line. Urine pH is acidic or more than 5.5 or whatever word you use, or defective acidificator urine, whatever you want. What else is there? Hypercalciuria is there. And that leads to renal stone formation. Encircle the stone. Encircle the stone. Okay? So now what all you have to remember is RTA. Summary of RTA. You can write down. Summary of RTA. Type 4 hyperkalemia. And type 4 is very common in diabetic patients. In fact, it's the most common cause of diabetes. Most common cause of type 4 RTA is diabetes. 50% cases you see. Type 2 hypokalemia, glycosuria, infanconism. If you get fanconi, if you get glycosuria of type 2, if you get diabetes, if you get hyperkalemia of type 4, and if you get in type 1 hypokalemia, urine pH more than 5.5 and stones. This is the box number 4 or 5. What is this? Box number 5. This is box number 5. Right? The key words are hyperkalemia, glycosuria, and urine pH. You can circle it. Hyperkalemia, glycosuria, urine pH. These are the 3 key words you should remember. If you remember these 3 words, you can solve any question on RTA. Okay? Now, let us learn the question. Next question number is 17-year-old. हाँ जी, क्या आंसर है? Let's see. Option A, GI loss, out of diarrhea. क्या possible है? Unlikely, there is no history of diarrhea. Number two is vitals are normal. So diarrhea is there, BP should be low, something like that. Right? Of course, there is metabolic acidosis there. pH is 7.28. This is one thing. But how much is the anion gap? 10 normal. So possibility is there, but there is no history, and vitals are on, they are going against. Okay, but we'll keep it. 2. Can it be proximal RDA? Aha, urine has no glucose. Ruled out. What about disorder of renin-angiotensin system? Disorder of renin-angiotensin always lead to high blood pressure. Okay, BP are normal, unlikely. DCD, any point favor in DCD? Urine pH 7.5. Clue, circle urine pH 7.5. This is the strongest clue. Strongest clue. So we got normal anion gap, urine pH 7.5, nowhere else this happen. And respiratory acidosis, no way, because CO2 is 30, this cannot be. Right? So only one word which will give is what? Is urine pH. I told you urine pH. Now little extra point. Little extra. If I asked you what are the causes of normal anion gap, answer was RTA and diarrhea. Okay, now write down. We have a now write down extra point. Urine anion gap negative. Urine anion gap. Urine anion gap. How we calculate urine anion gap? Sodium plus potassium minus chloride. Point to note it is sodium plus potassium minus chloride. And वहाँ पे it was sodium minus chloride. We don't include bicarbonate. ठीक है? Normal it is slightly zero or slight positive. Normal is zero or slight positive. Now, question. Urine anion gap, you write down like this. In RDA, it is positive. In diarrhea, it is negative. This is very, very important. 270 marks. 270 marks. ML. So urine anion gap is positive in RDA, negative in diarrhea. Okay. Right, sir? So what they talk is, always they talk about urine anion gap. The urine anion gap is positive and negative, diarrhea and all. Right, no? Check. Now before I come to the next question, $1 million point five. Typical 280 marks question. Now I'm talking about 280 marks. ML. We have read about that acid base is controlled by kidneys and lungs. Okay. Now there is something else also which controls acid base disturbance. Acid base is also controlled by RBCs. Acid base is also controlled by RBCs. Okay. What and how? Look at screen now. This is the blood vessel. This is the RBCs. And we know very well, potassium is a intracellular ion. Am I right? Sodium is a extracellular. Lot of acidosis has occurred. Lot of HI has come in the plasma. Body has to control acidosis. Lungs and kidney are doing job, but RBC play a role. HI will enter the RBC. A positive particle has entered the RBC. As per law of electrostat, one positive particle has to go out. So whenever we have an acidosis, hyperkalemia is there. In alkalosis, reverse. Potassium goes in and HI comes out. Friends, write down. Acidosis is hyperkalemia. Alkalosis is hypokalemia. Make it box. Make it box. So, what was this box number? UAG was 6. And this is 7. This is 7. So acidosis is hyperkalemia. Alkalosis is hypokalemia. They usually go hand in hand. But in medical science, there's nothing like absolute. There are exceptions. There are only two exceptions. Exceptions are RTA, type 1 and type 2, where we have hypokalemia. We have hypokalemia. Okay? We have hypokalemia. Next question.
Type 4 RTA is mostly in diabetics.
Very common in diabetes.
So, sir, glycosodium might be present.
Yes, we have to see. Yes, good question. But there are many other parameters that you also go.
Then we should see potassium.
Because obviously, if you are getting hyperkalemia, okay, you never get hyperkalemia in type 2. Okay, that's why I said first you already get hyperkalemia in type 4. But he raised a very important point, the glycosuria in type 4. Good question. Right? But I told you hyperkalemia is type 4. But if potassium is low and glycosuria, type 2. This statement I made. Haji, this question, next question, I think now it is a very easy question. Why? First line, 2 renal store. What is that? Now store simple. Okay, store simple. What else do you support? Hypokalemia, yes. Urine pH. Okay, simple. Now things have become very simple because your basics are very strong. But do I need to discuss this question? I think now it's too simple now. Okay? Well, and now we come to some good questions now. Let's see some fun questions now. Again, next. Yeah. Now come the good questions. Tell me, what is this? This is a 220 mark question. It's not 260. Calculate the anion gap. Calculate anion gap. How much? 20. So anion gap is increase. Agree? Look at it. Anion gap 20, increase anion gap. And how much is the bicarb? 14, metabolic acidosis with increased anion gap. And how much is the CO2? 24, it is respiratory alkalosis. Agree? Now calculate by Winter's formula. Calculate by Winter's formula. You can simply bicarb 14 plus 15 kilo. Just simply by 15, 29. How much is here? 24. So it has to be respiratory alkalosis. Okay? If you simple, by 15 only, easy to calculate. So best answer is, write down. Answer is metabolic acidosis with increased anion gap with respiratory alkalosis. Okay? Agree? All agree? The answer is metabolic acidosis with respiratory alkalosis with increased anion gap. Next question. First you calculate the anion gap. pH is 7.30. What is this? Acidosis. pH is 7.0 acidosis. Calculate the anion gap. कितना है? 20. More than normal. So इसे acidosis and metabolic acidosis with increase in anion gap. What about 38? Is about respiratory alkalosis. What is this? Respiratory acidosis. Beautiful. Answer is लिखेंगे metabolic acidosis. Why? pH is 7.30. 18 is the bicarb is metabolic. If you calculate Winter formula, so 18 multiplied by 1.5, this becomes 27 plus minus plus 8. 27 plus 8 is 35 plus minus 2, so 33 to 37. How much is 38? So it's a more than calculated. So it should be metabolic acidosis and respiratory acidosis, despite CO2 being in the range of alkalosis. This the answer is metabolic acidosis with increased anion gap with respiratory acidosis. Respiratory, although CO2 is in 38. As per Winter formula, it is more than Winter formula. Next. What is this? How much is pH? 7.55. It is what? Alkalosis. Calculate the anion gap. कितना anion gap? 16. Anion gap is 16. Normal is 6 to 12 is more than. So it is anion gap is more than normal, but it is alkalosis. Very good. What else? What is bicarbonate? 33. Alkalosis. CO2 is 38. Alkalosis. Something very interesting. Something very interesting. क्या है? We are getting both metabolic and respiratory alkalosis with still anion gap is more than normal. Am I not? I'll talk about this very soon. Look at next question. Next question. What is this? Question 4. Yeah. Sorry. Which is? Then wait. Here? Sorry. How much is pH? Normal. Normal. How much is bicarb? 42. Is definitely more. CO2 67. Respiratory acidosis and metabolic acidosis. Agree? ठीक है. What is the best answer? लिखेंगे. And how much is the anion gap? Normal. This is a case of metabolic alkalosis plus respiratory acidosis. Next question. This is 290 marks question. This is 290 marks. 260 plus 270, 280, 290. ये उस लेवल का सवाल है.
Metabolic alkalosis with increase in iron.
Write down your answer. Seem to be perfectly all right. Normal. Normal. Huh? Ah. This is the 290 mark question. Okay. So, if you are not careful, you will say normal. Option A will be always say normal. No, you are writing ML exam. You are not writing any local Kunji exam. Anion gap is how much? 20. So anion gap is more than normal, it's metabolic acidosis. But everything is very normal. So there is one patient where the answer is metabolic acidosis plus metabolic alkalosis. This one condition where we have metabolic acidosis with metabolic alkalosis. In which condition it can happen? Chronic renal failure with vomiting. Condition where we can have this is chronic renal failure with lot of vomiting. CRF will lead to metabolic acidosis. Lot of vomiting will lead to metabolic alkalosis. pH remain normal. CO2 bicarbonate but anion gap differs. Beautiful. This 290 marks. Right. How do you enjoy it? Right, sir? There are a few more things which need to be discussed. I think for today is enough. If I go, then we'll overdose. So right from starting from basic, going from 190 mark question to 290 mark question. This is the one for which you have come. And you need to have this much knowledge. Okay? For starting from basics. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much.